Hey guys, Foxdrop here with a replay video. This video I'm going to take a look at some of the plays I made in this game while I was playing as a Rek'Sai jungle. I'll go back over them and look at the small decision making that I made that made a big difference. After all, every big action that happens in this game will be influenced by lots of little actions, and so the better those little actions are, the better your little decision making at a micro level, then the better you will be at a macro level, the better you will be as a player. Now before we get into it, I just want to say that I'm still playing around with the software I'm using to make these videos, so bear with me if it's not perfect. Also, I'm going to do something new today and I'm going to be drawing on the screen. Look at this, ain't this cool? Hi. Nice, perfect. So yeah, let's get right into it. The first play I want to break down is a counter gank in the top lane. I'm going up towards this Hecarim here with against our Renekton. I'm going to stomp a pink ward in this bush, and Fizz is going to show up a bit later on, and I'm going to try and execute a counter gank. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's when someone goes in for a gank and you're there to counter it, hence the name. Now I'm going to pause it quite quickly right here, and I'm just going to go through my thought process about what is going to happen and how I want things to happen. So with all counter ganks, if someone goes in for a gank and you're there to counter it, then 9 times out of 10 you're going to come out on top of that. That's why counter ganking is so effective. Not only are you kind of cock blocking their gank, but you're turning it into a favorable situation for yourself as well. So it's almost like double effectiveness. Now what I want to have happen here, if I just press play again, is now that Fizz has launched his shark, for me what this means is I want Fizz to be jumping forward here, which is what is going to be indicated by this fish, Hecarim to go on him as well, and for them to go and dogpile onto this Renekton. When that happens, I want to then contribute into this fight, so I can then turn this fight into our favour. Now what you're going to see actually happens in the end, which is a mistake here, is that before these guys have dedicated, before Fizz and Hecarim are actually on the Renekton, despite the fact that the fish is on Renekton, Fizz and Hecarim aren't actually on him, I go out of this bush and I try and turn this fight. This is a mistake because what they end up doing is they see me as a more lucrative target, and instead they turn on me and I end up dying quite quickly. Now what I should have done is I should have waited for Fizz and Hecarim to actually be on the Renekton before I went in for the counter gank. Now luckily Renekton had his flash so he could kill Fizz, and also luckily he was able to get the red buff of Fizz and finish Hecarim off as well. So moral of the story is, don't go too hard on the play. If you're doing a bait play, I was baiting Renekton there, don't go too hard until they've taken that bait 100%. Now I'm going to move on to the next play and break that one down as well. This next play is a simple overextending chase. As you can see here, I've got Nami in my sights. I fancy a bit of that fish. However, sadly, things are about to go pretty south for me if I pause it right here, because if you look at the minimap, there are some more players in this game than just us three. So the beauty of looking at this clip back is what you're seeing on the screen is what I was looking at in game. Basically, I've got very, very big tunnel vision for this Nami. There are 3 people on my screen here: Janna, me, and Nami. We outnumber the enemy 2 to 1, which is pretty good odds, and also it's the enemy support. So we're pretty, like, on screen, we've got this in the bag. However, what you're seeing on screen is not just what's happening in the game. As you can see down here on the minimap, there's also Fizz very close and also Ezreal very close. Now, that's still a favourable number advantage for us. This isn't a fight we need to immediately back away from. However, when you look at my health, I'm on half health, and looking at my item build as well, Phage, Warrior Enchantment, that's not really that tanky. I'm also not really far ahead in levels or anything like that. So even though I am a bruiser, at this stage of the game, I am not very tanky, and when I'm on half health, I'm especially quite weak. So I'm just going to roll this clip and show what happens here. I get extreme tunnel vision onto this Nami, so I go balls deep trying to kill her. However, I get caught in Nami's ulti, I get caught in a bubble, and as you're going to see here, I'm also got Chum the Waters on me. Fizz has fished me as well. All kinds of fishes flying around the place here, guys, so try to keep up. I know I'm struggling already. The reason why this is so bad is obviously tunnel vision is never something you want to get involved in, but what I need to do here is I don't need to go so deep, I don't need to go so hard. I'm going to die instantly, and now I'm just going to pause as well, just so I can, you know, obviously this is just a mop up for our team, but this is always going to be a mop up for our team, right? I went in first, I died, we get 2 kills, so in theory, yeah, it's worth. However, just because something ended favourably does not mean that you played it well. This was another example of that. Even though I don't want to bait my team and just like run away and let them do their own thing, I didn't have to be the first one going in. I could have played around, let them initiate maybe onto someone else. Because even though, you know, Fire's the AD carry here, Ezreal's probably tankier than I am when I'm on half health. So, didn't have to be the first one in. Should have waited. My team's going to mop this up, so it's all good in the hood, but still. Now I'm going to move on to the last clip, and this is actually going to be one which I don't muck up so hard on. As this last clip's playing, I just want to say, guys, if you are enjoying this kind of video, then let me know in the comments if you want to see more or any suggestions you have for improvements. But this last clip, I'm just pushing down the bot lane as Dragon is about to spawn. And I'm kind of a little bit overextended with not very good vision. And as you're going to see here, is that I've, again, tunnel visioning a little bit too hard onto the Nami because I can see her walking around and I can see her movements. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this bush to try and kill her. I'm going to pause now though, because this is the bit I want to start breaking down. I have unburrowed immediately onto Nami here, which is all well and good. You know, I'm feeling pretty strong. If you look at my items as well, I've got a Triforce, and a Triforce build on bruisers, a Warrior Triforce build is a very, very aggressive build. It's not a tanky build at all. What this means is you have a hell of a lot of damage and you want to kind of pick people off, you want to fight them and you want to kill them. Unfortunately, this is also a very greedy play by me, because as you can see, the anti-hero of this video, the Fizz, is pain in my ass. He's back again. Now, the question is, can I kill this Nami quick enough and get out before Fizz comes in? Because I probably can't fight this 2v2, especially if there's CC, because despite being strong and having a lot of damage, I will die very fast. I think the answer to that question, well, let's see. Let's see what the answer to that question is. Can I kill her before Fizz comes in? Of course I can't bloody kill her before Fizz comes in. Now this is the part where I actually do something good this game. Although, I'm not doing too bad overall, but from what you've seen, I play terribly so far, right? You must think I'm awful. Why even watching my videos? I don't know, you're crazy. So here we have Nami, we have Fizz, and we have me. That didn't, or maybe I should erase that. I didn't mean to make it look like that. That was a bit too nutsacky-ish. So Fizz has fished me, which means I'm in a bit of trouble. Now the way Fizz's fish, there we go, got it. The way Fizz's fish works is that it sticks on you for a little amount of time and then knocks you up after a few seconds. As soon as Fizz fishes me, I got it there, I flash and then E. There is a huge prevalence in plays, especially at lower elo, but even at high elo, you see this all the bloody time. You even see this in the LCS. People who get caught out of position will hold on to their flashes, to their escapes, until after they've taken the hit, until after they've taken the damage, until after they've got the CC on them. You want to flash before that happens. The way I played this out as well was I instantly flashed towards the wall and then used my tunnel so that I wouldn't get knocked up mid-tunnel over the wall, so that I wouldn't be able to then catch up onto me. Because this dragon play is happening and I need to be healthy for this. Still, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to me for more educational league content. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Any suggestions, any improvements, like I said earlier. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.